Is Larry Ogunjobi's fate with the Steelers sealed? A drastic decision could be just around the corner. In the cutthroat world of the NFL, one decision can completely change the fate of a franchise. Every off-season move carries a huge weight, and the Pittsburgh Steelers have already kicked off their rebuild by releasing outside linebacker Preston Smith, saving an impressive $12 million in salary cap space. But that was just the first domino to fall in a chain of events that could result in even more significant cuts. Now, all eyes are on one specific name within the Steelers' defense: Larry Ogunjobi, a player known for his strength and explosiveness. On the defensive line could be next on the team's list of cuts. Is the franchise about to make a bold decision, or is there still room for a turnaround? Ogunjobi's fall from standout to cut candidate. When the Steelers signed Larry Ogunjobi in 2022, there was a lot of anticipation that he could fill the void left by Stephon Tuitt's surprise retirement. Pittsburgh's defense desperately needed a dominant defensive line replacement, and Ogunjobi, who was coming off solid seasons with impressive numbers in tackles for loss and quarterback hits, seemed like the ideal choice. But things didn't go as planned. Upon arrival, Ogunjobi had a serious problem. He was still recovering from a serious Lisfranc injury, a serious condition that can drastically affect a defensive lineman's explosiveness and mobility. He has struggled with physical problems ever since and has never been able to return to the level of play he showed before the injury. The numbers don't lie. During his 3 years with the Steelers, Ogunjobi has never been able to replicate the statistics that made him a sought-after asset on the market. While he has been a regular fixture in games, he has rarely been fully healthy, which has had a direct impact on his production on the field. Last season, he recorded just 1.5 sacks in 15 games, a number far below expectations for a player at his position and salary. This inconsistency puts Ogunjobi in a delicate situation, especially considering the Steelers' financial strategy. The salary cap issue and the Steelers' draft plan. The NFL is not only a game on the field, but also a financial game behind the scenes. Teams need to balance talent and contracts to maximize their competitiveness, and the Steelers, for the 4th consecutive year, are on track to have the most expensive defense in the league in 2025. That means every dollar needs to be spent with surgical intelligence. Ogunjobi's contract, which has a $10 million due impact on the team's salary cap, could be weighing against him. If the Steelers choose to cut him, the team would free up $7 million per hours, money that could be invested in younger, more cost-effective players. Rumors indicate that Pittsburgh is already eyeing defensive line reinforcements in the 2025 NFL Draft. So, Mason Graham, Derek Harmon, and Jordan Phillips are some of the names that could emerge as viable targets to replace him, providing not only more physical freshness, but also a less onerous contract for the franchise. Will the Steelers take the plunge and let Ogunjobi go? Ogunjobi's last chance in Pittsburgh. Larry Ogunjobi's situation is far from simple. While he faces the real threat of being cut, he may still have one last chance to prove himself. The team's decision may depend on how he performs in off-season training and whether the team believes he can still regain his form. The big question is whether the Steelers will go for an unlikely renaissance, or if they will move on and look for new blood for their defensive line. With the team trying to balance performance, age, and cost-benefit, Ogunjobi finds himself at a true crossroads in his career. And now we want to hear your opinion. Should the Steelers keep Larry Ogunjobi and give him one more chance? Or is it time to make room for new talent? Leave your comment below and join the discussion. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates on the Steelers and behind the scenes NFL.